Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Yasha. Today we're going to talk about iota. What is iota and why did we discover iota? The questions that led us to discover iota were: what is the square root of a negative number? Does every equation has a solution? Well, look at an equation like this. It has a solution x is equals to plus minus radical minus 1. But what is the square root of a negative number? It's not on the number line, so does it exist? Well, the square root of a negative number is not a real number, so mathematicians created a new number called iota. Since iota or square root of minus 1 is not on number line, so iota is an imaginary number. Now we know that imaginary number iota is the square root of negative 1. Iota is not real, but imaginary, just like the monster under your bed. How to solve higher powers of iota? For example, we have a square on iota. We know that iota is equals to radical minus 1. So when we take a square of radical minus 1, the square and the radical gets cancelled and we have just minus 1. Since iota square is minus 1, then iota cube would be minus iota because we can break iota cube into two parts. Applying the same logic, we have iota power 4 is equals to 1. Now take a look at this table in the next slide. Now what if we have a higher power we can't calculate by just looking at it? For example, we have iota power 23064. Now we are only going to look at the last two digits and see if they are divisible by 4 or not. Yes, 64 is divisible by 4, so the answer would be 1. Take a look at a power like this. We will look at the last two digits and find the closest small number that is close to 63. A number less than 63 and divisible by 4 would be 60. We know that 63 is not divisible by 4, but 60 is. So we have to subtract 60 from 63, which is 3. Now we can solve it as iota power 3, which we already know is minus 1. Here's a problem for you to solve. Thanks for watching. See you next week.